From the very beginning of my research, I created a blog on the website wordpress.com. This website allowed me to organise all of my pre-production, production and post-production stages. Being able to evaluate and manage my progress ensured that I was able to complete all the necessary tasks in a clear and simple layout at a high quality. During my blogging process on WordPress, I was able to easily navigate and categorise posts, and I was also able to easily embed images and videos onto each and every post, adding extra detail to the descriptive written aspect. I conducted my initial research by analysing and comparing existing short films. The first place that I conducted this research was by looking on virginmediashorts.com to view existing short films made professionally to a high and applaudable standard. Many of these films were useful in the aspect that I was able to analyse them from a technical perspective, as well as focusing on taking ideas from the short films themselves. In addition to this, I viewed various short films on youtube.com. Here, I was able to view a much larger variety of films and narrow it down to the genre that I was focusing on. This gave me a wide range of choice, ranging from the more professional short films to existing student short films. This specific website also came in useful during my pre-production and production process, as I was able to upload and embed video clips to my blog on wordpress.com. As the pre-production process commenced, I expanded my use of hardware and software. During my hand-drawn storyboarding process, in order to create my animatic, I used the Canon 1100 DSLR camera. The advantage of this camera is that it's not only easy to operate, but also ensures that my images are captured to a high enough standard for my peers, teachers, and target audience to see. As it came closer to the filming of my short film, playing around with different aspects of this camera, such as testing out the macro option of close-up shots, as well as testing out shots in black and white to see if this was effective and useful within the storyline. Getting used to different settings and features made sure that I was also going to get the best image as possible when filming for my final film. As well as these processes, a considerable amount of written work was needed during the pre-production process leading up to the completion of my short film. I was able to use Scribe.com to upload my shot list and script, which is crucial in the planning of any successful film, long or short. I was then able to download these documents onto my blog for future references within the filming stage. The ability to upload the documents onto my blog was considerably more visually appealing than screenshots, for example. I was able to scroll down the documents in one simple motion, which also made it much easier for myself. For the actual production process of my short film, I again used the Canon 1100 DSLR digital camera. This camera was excellent to use and it took high quality shots throughout, which made it easy for me to work with when it came to editing on iMovie, as I didn't have to edit any shots, such as sharpening or stabilising. It offered a viewfinder which I was always able to use to view the shot, and also provided a focus button which meant that I could decide whether I wanted to focus my image manually or automatically. The lens allowed me to achieve a great zoom on many shots that I wanted on close-up images without getting too close to the object or person itself, and still keeping with the excellent quality of a long zoomed-out shot. At all times my camera was handheld, as I didn't want the assistance from a tripod within my short film. Due to my chosen genre, I felt as if a tripod wasn't necessary, as a perfectly still image wasn't the look I wanted to achieve. I had the camera freehand, which I felt gave it a more naturalistic appearance, enhancing the relatability. Once my filming process was complete and I was happy with the shots that I had taken, I then uploaded them all to my MacBook Pro laptop. Here I was able to use the latest version of iMovie in the making of my short film. This program allowed me to import, position, arrange, crop, set the duration and adjust the colour of each individual frame. I was then able to re-import them after making any additional edits that were necessary, and then put each scene together to make my complete and final edit. By using this software, I was able to desaturate each shot individually by using the available edits enhancing her sadness throughout my audience. I decreased the saturation in all shots with the older girl, as well as decreasing the brightness within some on top of this to exaggerate her mood. The majority of the sound that I used within my short film was non-diegetic. However, the frames within where the teacher is talking to the student is the only aspect of diegetic sound. I recorded the sound of my voiceover using my MacBook Pro, and I recorded my musical piece on a high-quality microphone, which in my advantage was portable and easy to use. This allowed me to gain greater quality and also allowed me to get a chance in recording my own musical piece, contrasted against my AS short film, where I used a piece of independent music taken from the internet. Getting the sound from the microphone to my hardware was quick and easy. I did this as it was easily accessed on my laptop, and I was able to insert it wherever I wished. As well as inserting frames into iMovie for my final film, I was also able to insert sections of music and commentary into here as well. Since every piece of sound was already within my laptop, I was able to drag and insert these pieces into iMovie quickly and effectively. I was able to alter the sounds of both musical piece, the narrative, and the frame itself either by increasing or decreasing. This allowed me to achieve a quieter background noise within some shots that perhaps included some unwanted background noise, as well as the wind within shots filmed outside, such as my establishing shot at the very beginning, or shots from outside at the university and high school. For my film posts, I use Adobe Photoshop. This software gave me many different options when putting together my design to edit the different colours, background and fonts within the image, and also add conventional features such as the main title, building block, star ratings, and a quote from a review due to Photoshop's various editing options. For my film review, I use Adobe InDesign. This enabled me to create a professional design as I was able to set up columns, import a main image conventional to Empire magazine, and then export the final piece once complete. Finally, within the last stage of my research, the evaluations, I again used iMovie to produce the 4 separate videos. I used iMovie to directly insert images about the points I intend to discuss, as well as speaking directly to the built-in microphone within my MacBook Pro, which enabled me to directly drag my spoken documents into the project.